Bouncing around between this and WoW. Back to this. I have about half of my primary characters all the way to 87 or higher now, which is nice. Just a few more here. Sheets, google.com. I figured out a few things today that I had no idea before. One of the things I loved about Season of Discovery for Hunter was that you could shoot a multi-shot and it would put stinger on everything, right? Serpent sting. Everything that it hit got serpent sting. And I didn't realize that was already in retail because I'd never played Survival Hunter in Mists of Pandaria or since, right? I dabbled with it during Burning Crusade because that was usable in my guild I was in when we were doing Black Temple. So I would go... I basically, would lay traps and things and amplify and debuff the boss and stuff, amplify everyone's damage. I was sort of like a sacrificial lamb to make everybody else look good, which I'm fine with, right? I don't care. As long as we're all better, that's what I care about. And I didn't realize that that was brought over from retail. So Survival Hunter has the serpent ability. It's like, I forget what it's called, serpent something, I don't know. But it lets you, anytime you multi-shot, it puts serpent sting on everything, which is amazing. And so I'm like, holy shit. I did a multi-shot and I noticed that all these enemies, all these little rabbit bullshit enemies in level 86 area of the valley, whatever it is, had serpent sting. I'm like, is that one ability? Oh my God. And then I looked through my spell list. I'm like, there it is. Oh my God, this is amazing. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing marksman. I'm definitely going to do survival. So the 2 hunters that I made into marksman hunters as a test, I'm like, nope, going right back to survival as soon as I get back into those characters, the low-level characters that are leveling. But you can see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think one of these is 88, maybe Brickens. I just forget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think Bryn's 87 as well. So just maybe 4 more characters up here. And this is sort of a lingering character. Bribby is part of the crafting posse in the other guild, so I won't worry about her just so much just yet. But what am I doing here? I've completed the main journey, so I need to do all these, don't I? Yes. So I'm gonna keep trying to do this at T11 just to see how this plays out. So we have that on permanently. I still need to create a dawn if I can, or get one to drop. Such a clunky build. I don't like clunky things. See that? Yeah. Jeez Louise. Okay, let's lower the difficulty here. I'm not good at playing this. I'm gonna get murked left and right. Let's try 10, see what that feels like. I don't like dying. It's these stupid... Ugh. Yeah, alright, let's just revive in town and lower this down to 8. Because I suck at playing this game when I don't have all the training wheels on. Because I just don't really care. I don't really care to, like, be insane Mr. DPS guy. I just want to have fun. I don't want to, like, twitch all over the place trying to avoid shit. I'd rather just be able to stand there and take it. All this stupid range shit. And here I am, not able to, like, do things because I'm out of resources. This is the part where you're sort of in that awkward, trying to push forward, but unless you're like really super aggressive playing, you're not going to do well. Get out of there. I love the process of getting to 70 because there's no expectations of, being like really, really good. But now I feel this weird pressure of well, why aren't you like pushing to T13 or T16 already? Some players do, like, they get to here, they get their 6-piece, and they're already doing T16. I'm like, well, I don't, okay? I don't like dying over and over and over and over and over. It's like, well, why don't you just play better? It's like, I can't. I literally cannot. This is as good as I can play this. Because I have no practice with it. This is not something I normally play. So I'm like, I have no idea how to twitch this particular build and do well with it. So this is as good as I'm gonna get. It's not my preferred way of playing. Like this, I just my brain's like, nope, get out of there, get out of there. Maybe that's the right response. I just don't like Twitch gameplay. I don't want to have to like zip all over the place trying to avoid shit. I just want to be able to be real tanky and just standing. That's what I like. Just standing there and just face tanking. I don't have to think. I don't have to twitch. Yeah, but it's better if you can twitch. Yes, it is, obviously. I'm not going to take your arguments and realize that I know them. I understand them. I understand the arguments for Twitch play. It's not what I can do. It's not that Twitch. At 61, I don't enjoy them. I never have. Not even when I was earlier, in my younger days. I just enjoyed what I enjoyed. Multi-shot? No, it's garbage. I really need Dawn badly. So I can keep these impales going. That's one of the problems is I really need Dawn to be like fun and interesting. And the fact that I have to aim, ugh, I hate aiming. Aiming is one of the reasons I love turret builds too. Pet builds. Or spin to win builds. You don't have to aim. The game does all the aiming for you. Beautiful. See, I hate those enemies. God, those arcane balls hurt so badly. They're so annoying. Like, but they move slowly, get out of them. Yeah, but I'm looking at 10 other things. Like, and there's like 4 of these things shooting toward me. I'm like, and I don't, well, now I have good mobility. But see this, I have to like dance all over the place trying to get out of it. It's just annoying. I'd rather not have to do that. Now I'm like starved for resources, so I can't really kill anything quickly. I really need that Dawn. You're a whiner, yes. So stop watching. You don't like to hear me whine. Stop watching. Sorry. Get grumpy. When I'm imagining both sides of the conversation, and I'm imagining people are like hating on my playthrough. A bit multiple personalities. I'm just role-playing the whole people watching and getting tired of the way I play the game. Because I'm not the best at playing the game. But I don't want to be the best. I want to be the best at what I prefer to do, which is to play my way. Like those I can get out of, unless there's a bazillion of them. Then I'm like, ugh, God, this is awful. Really need empowered. I need resources. See, now I'm just resource starved and I'm just sitting here having to hit these guys over and over. It's really tedious. Like if I were on a controller, I might have more fun with this. You can't play this on a controller without it being like really weird and having weird UI shit on the screen. I looked into it, and you can do it, but it's like really weird. It's not, it doesn't work. It works, but it doesn't work. See that? And those enemies that almost die, but they're still there, being annoying. Ugh. poorly timed seed. I think if I had seed, I could move up a level. Because I would have almost full-time impales. I just need to figure out how to make myself more tanky. I don't know what I do on this build to make myself tanky. Because I don't normally play this build. It's something I avoid deliberately. It's too aimy for my taste. Oh, here we go. Plus, look how slow it is. Joo. Very slow. Is in that awkward, half-built, half-unbuilt state. It's really annoying. Really need a headpiece that I could sacrifice. See how quickly I burn through those resources? It's awful. See, that's satisfying. I can do that from a distance. Very nice. Where is he? Nice. Now, the problem isn't damage when it comes to just the one spell. The problem is resources and positioning and aim. That's where I struggle. And again, I've explained that I can barely see where my mouse is, where my cursor is, because of the 4K scaling. They didn't re-architect the game engine when 4K displays came out, and so the engine doesn't understand what a 4K display is, really. And so my cursor is really tiny and hard to find sometimes, so I have no idea what I'm actually pointing at half the time. It just sort of gets lost among all the bullshit that's happening. They should give me some sort of a highlight mechanism that says, "Here is your cursor." No. All garbage. Fortunately. Because then they can just be added to my Forgotten Souls list. Of course, I should have swapped to different... I should have had my... I should have had these on my follower for that last little bit. But, oh well. I can at least start looking for, fishing for, nope, didn't get it. For, Nemesis bracers. Again. Nope. Go away. Yeah, I'm in that awkward stage where you're not really high enough to really get good gear to drop readily, and you're just high enough to sort of be dangerous and do like really risky, dangerous things. Let's see, one level in legendary jump to 25. Okay. Torment 1, difficulty or higher. Queen of Ren. Armor, a weapon, and a ringlet. I'm not really in any hurry to finish that one. What I really want to do is get these gems leveled up, honestly. How many do I have? 18, that's nice. That's very nice. Let's go to, yeah, let's do Torment 8. That feels safe. Don't kill me, bro. I should probably keep it back on ricochet, shouldn't I? Because my damage is enough. I just need to spread out into an AoE. I'll probably change that to ricochet. My impale. See, I'm out of resources. It's so annoying. And I have no idea where my cursor is aiming. Just so tedious. Hate this build. I mean, I like it more than Uliana's and stuff like that. Uliana's stratagem. Some sets are just so annoying. Maybe I should just play it safe and be at a far distance or something. Maybe I should turn on cheat death on the follower. Can I do that when I'm... No, I can't. I didn't know if it would keep me from doing that as well inside of a greater rift, but apparently it does. See, this is just tedious. Like, just having to aim at every single one of these enemies. Just beyond annoying. Try to get them into, like, this little narrow channel. So I can target them and kill more than one at a time. Oh, God, it's just arduous. Like, as soon as I'm done with this, I'm switching back to ricochet so I can at least hit more than one enemy at a time. And this bolus is worthless. And other than building, maybe I should try to find one that builds better. Or you know what I should do? I should choose the talent that builds resources faster. That's one thing where the Templar would be nice, actually, at this point. I should probably switch to the Templar, because he can give me resource regeneration. He can use all the same gear, too. Doesn't really matter. Maybe I'll switch to the Templar. Just in that awkward growing stage. Like the teenage years when my voice is changing. My character's voice is changing, and he's like, "Oh, Mrs. Krabappel." Not killing is easy. Aiming. Resources generation. So if it takes 3 shots to kill 3 enemies, impaled, then that's the problem. Should only take 4. Yeah, after this I need to rethink my build. My follower. I jumped the gun with the enchantress. This is my preferred follower for late game, but it's just not going to work in this mid game. I prefer not to die, as I would lose a roll on my gem. Look at this. I'm just sitting here doing almost no damage, just trying to get that damn resource. So moronic. Such a terrible build. Like, who thought of this Shadow Mantle bullshit? Like, I know, we're going to make it so they have to do this one skill, and it's really terrible. But it's really fun if you have almost infinite regen. Now you can actually do good damage. I mean, God has a similar problem, but with the God build, you can do spinny spin, wait, and it just erases everything on the screen. You don't have to aim. All these enemies would be dead in just a fraction of a second. I wouldn't have to stand here pelting. This fight that I'm doing now would be done in half a second. With God. Even with the gear level that I have now, it'd just be all gone. Well, you just want an easy build. Yes. What I'm saying. I want to have fun. This to me is not fun. I'm not having fun having to micromanage every little tiny enemy. That to me is not enjoyable. To me, this just feels like I'm still leveling to 7 with a stupid, terrible build. You know, just sort of like cobbled together. Like, I would enjoy Marauder builds much more than this. At least I could just throw turrets down and they would do a good portion of the work. And CC enemies and keep them from coming and beating on me like this. They're just coming right to my face. Even with Seed, look how quickly I deplete. It's so terrible. Such a terrible build. Terrible set. Terrible set. Has potential, but you gotta get all the pieces in a line before it actually becomes usable. And even then, you still have to aim at shit. Hate aiming. Hate aiming. And I should be doing WE always, but my brain is like so distracted by the things that aren't working correctly from what I'm used to that it's like it's hard to remember to do that. So I just have that little momentary amount of invulnerability. Like I'm just struggling to just survive. See, even now, like, I'm barely doing any damage because I aim at every single goddamn enemy. There's no side chain damage. There's no side Look, a shot's wasted. Just energy and whatever wasted just because I can't hit the damn things because I have to like aim within like a very small narrow angle within 1 degree. These dumb enemies are so tiny. And I got this bullshit in there. Like the UI is terrible. All this crap. I guess I could just do that, but then I can't see my objective. They should give you an alternate UI where you like, it's designed for 4K monitors, where it like reduces the size of all the UI elements to get them the hell out of the way. Jesus. That was painful and annoying. Very tedious. All right, we're leveling this up some more. 2, 3, and 4. I'm gonna definitely re-architect this character because this is just not working. It's tedious, beyond tedious. Okay. Where's my cursor? Come on, Blizz, fix the cursor problem. Make it glow, make it twice this big. But you could do large cursor. Yes, I have it on because the game doesn't understand 4K monitors. We'll just play it in 2K. No, I want it the way I want it. Make them fix it. This is probably garbage too. Yep. No one with half a brain would ever use that. This goes down there. How are we doing on? Okay, let's try for a Dawn. Come on, Dawn. I need you badly. Come on, Tony, Orlando, and Dawn. Damn it. I always get that stupid one. This game is making me grumpy. These pretzels are making me thirsty. Okay, so let's take all this shit off. Actually, she can keep that. And let's hire the Templar. And give these things to him. for the time being. Let's see, we're going to go life regeneration. We don't care about that. We want resource regeneration and healing. It's sort of so we're hobbling along with this weird half-baked build. This at least carries me a little bit through some annoyances until I can get the good gear. All right. Do I even want to spend this one? Maybe. Yeah, maybe that one. Okay. Come on, bracers. Son of a bitch. Yes. No, it's over where it should be. Right. Right. Sorry, my wife is asking me something. Let's see. So there's that, and then we're also going to go ricochet. So we're losing. Yeah, this was not really doing anything useful anyway. Okay, so that's good. That's good. That's good. And then let's see. Let's go. Let's not go with extra damage because I'm not really needing that. Let's go with more armor and with generate more hatred. There we go. I still get my speed up. And then I still get same damage as before. It's not considerable, but the problem right now isn't damage, it's survivability. And AoE. I have no AoE to speak of. Hopefully this will help, having that. There we go. Hatred generated. Because it doesn't really do much damage now, but at least I can have it do more hatred gen. Let's see what. Let's do more leveling of gems. Try this again at 8. See how it feels. Oh, that's much better. Yeah. Lots of splash damage. Still a lot of more work than a god build, but less work than it was. Still have to definitely target them individually, which is annoying. Okay, that's tedious right there, having to like micromanage each individual enemy. See, that's pleasing that it bounces around and kills more than one enemy. See, they're both dead. That one's annoying. Everybody there's dead. Those are all dead. Wish it would bounce farther, like to more enemies. Like if it did like. If it would keep bouncing like several times and just lower damage each time, that would be fine. At least it's more interesting to play. Like, or not more interesting, but less annoying to play. Still have to micromanage, but it's a little bit easier. And now I have a healer who is not. Hopefully he doesn't die. Oh, you know what? I think I have a token for him, don't I? A good token. I'll have to go look for that. I put it in my thing and I forgot about it. I really want the one where he can't die. It'd be nice to have the one where he has access to all his skills. That would be good too. But he did almost fight the dust there. And then he's of no use while he's down. Left click, right click, left click, right click. So annoying. WE, left click, right click, WE, left click, right click, all at the same time. Like I don't see how these players enjoy these really complicated builds where you have to like hit all the buttons, precisely these right moments to like stack these things. It's like, it seems like a lot of work. Yeah, but it's awesome DPS. Yeah, it's sure it is. But geez, it seems arduous. It's a lot of work for not much. Like if you were to build a graph of like the fun aspect and the amount of work you have to do aspect, it seems like there's a sweet spot which is called spin to win. Which is why a lot of people choose them, you know, Patterns of Justice, Whirlwind, God. So fun to play and powerful that you can do, you know, pretty well. Maybe you have to sacrifice on some damage. You know, it's not the highest damage in the game usually, but it's the most fun for the amount of damage it does. I'm not getting heals because he's... That's the one problem right now, is he's dying. I need my Templar. Come back, buddy. Like, this is just too much work. Even now, even with Ricochet, it's too much work. Shit's shooting at me. It's like, how does anyone find this fun? It's just, ugh. But it's challenging. Yeah, but it doesn't have to. You can play smarter. This is not playing smart. This is playing stupid. In my opinion. You just have to get better at moving around. Well, I don't want to be. I know I don't have to. I know there's an alternative, and that's what. If there was no God build in the game, then this would just be normal, right? It'd be like, well, this is Diablo 3, or Diablo 3. This is how you have to play it. It's like, well, maybe I just don't want to. But I know there's this enticing thing at the end of the road, which is the God Demon Hunter, which is beyond amazing. It's like the most amazing thing in this game, more than anything else. It moves at lightning speed. It kills everything on the screen. And there's my gem. Is that my God chest? That's a Blackthorn chest, or a Blackthorn pants. Pretty sure, because of the scales. Marauder. I'd play a Marauder over this, easily. Let's see, Shadow Mantle. I could try to turn this into a head. And then put it in the thing. Nah, it's not worth it. Oh, cooldowns. Yes, that's good. I'll do that. Okay. Move these down here where they belong. My legendaries go up here. And that's excellent. Higher level than what it was. It's a low level. Garbage, garbage. And that, we need a socket. Let's see. I want these. Beautiful. Let's see. Dexterity. This will help a lot with keeping seed up. It is... Of course, it will compete with these two. Mostly this one. But it'll help considerably. Anything I can do to make this less annoying? Yes. There it is. Your follower cannot die. I knew I had it somewhere. Let's see. We can go to 25. Tier 8. Shit. This game, I swear. I probably should have just stayed back here rather than run into the fray. You know, if I just use the one ability and don't use preparation or whatever, then I can make my resource seed come back much faster because it doesn't compete with that. We'll see how that works. Probably won't work very well. Poison. Hate poison. It's the worst. Okay, so there I popped it. It's sort of an experiment to see if I can avoid, see how fast I can get back my seed. Okay, so I got it down to about, yeah, I'm gonna need Dawn. I need Dawn. It'll help, but not by much. Having Zodiac is a definite plus. It'll let me have, it'll let me get seed back even before it expires. Which, the way it currently is, I'll get it back just after it expires. Which is not ideal. You want it to have full uptime, especially when you're going to hard content and move to Dark Heart with the extra toughness. You don't want that to lapse for even a half a second. You can avoid it. At least not initially. Need to be more tanky so I can face tank. Good. Quit ganging up on me. You go away. Don't stun me. Especially not when I'm standing in poison. A dodo head. This feels a little bit better than before. Partially because my follower's not coming. Oh, good. I like this map. Gives me a wide channel with lots of enemies. And yet it's a corridor of sorts, so I don't have stuff coming in from the sides, which is nice for this build. Yeah, this is a very good map for this build. I like corridors for this build, but not super narrow ones. This is perfect. This lets me set things up without getting surprised by shit on the side. I can back away without getting surrounded. Oh. And the radius of this thing is just like the perfect width for this area. Excellent. Yeah, because I died. I died. Even though I've played this game for thousands of hours, I still suck at some aspects of it. Okay, am I all the way to capped there? No. Let's fix that. Come on, give me speed. Screw it. I don't need impale damage, I just need speed. I would like impale damage, but it's not really priority. This is not my final build. This is just a pit stop on the way to the thing I want. 72, 70, all right. It's not fantastic, not really for this build, but it's still better than what I have in there. Alright, son of a bitch. Let's see. Yeah, let's just get that off. trick now is how long is it going to take me to put my god build together? Or if I'm just slumming here at T8. I forget what the drop rates are for legendary items. It's not great. Obviously, it's better than for lower, but it's not fantastic. So I can't progress my my altar any higher. I could probably try for headpiece in $1. That would not be the dumbest thing to try. Get a set piece, set head that way. I just get hung up on trying to get that damn Nemesis bracer. So I get like myopic, right? I just like so focused. I'm like, I must get the bracer. I must get the bracer. Must get the bracer. And then I forget all about, well, you could also do this. And that would help you with this. I'm like, yeah, okay. Right. See, that just... I'm trying to kill these guys. Such an expensive spell. For such a shitty little piece of shit enemy. It's like the Impale is powerful enough to kill a Rift Guardian in one hit, and I'm using it against the shittiest little shit mobs that are just nuisance mobs, right? Right there, that would be nice to have the Nemesis. Maybe I should just bypass all the little shitty mobs. Just go right for the big battles, right? Ability like crazy. Is this a dead end? Yeah, it's a dead end. These mobs are so annoying. Get out of my way. There we go. Something worthy of my Impale defense. There we go. See? One hit. Dead. All that progress in one hit. Get me out of here. I hate that level. Let's just shoot. Loots. Like this. Come on, pick that up. If I just elite hunt, that's going to be less annoying. Maybe that's what I should have been doing all along. Ah, here we go. I like this level. Go hunt. Yeah, this is better. Just elite hunting, bypassing all the shit mobs. Don't be in the explosion. Gogok of Swiftness. This will be my second gem that I pull after this one gets to 25. If I get a Zeiss, I'll do that too. There we go. It's Marauder, so it'll be painful to get rid of it, but need to sacrifice. Can always get another one. I would not have sacrificed if it were ancient, though, probably. Or maybe I would, I don't know. Let's try to get down here as fast as possible. I want to get to passability and all these other lovely things. Let's see, I want this. I need to go do those. Do it. I'll do those after I do the next rift, because I'm going to get this to 25. I always like slack on that. I get distracted so easily when it comes to what I'm doing. Elite hunting. Did I get the orbs? No, I didn't. Go away. Leave me alone. Oh. Wish that I had passability with that spell, like witch doctors have with Jaunt. Leave me alone. Nice. Really need that neck piece on my follower that makes that last twice as long. Yeah, this is a much smarter way to play this. I'm glad it finally got it into my head. These are not really, they're not orb elites. Out of my way, you big lumbering beasts. Shit. Elite hunting. There we go. Out of my way. All the bullshit. Just piles up, stacks up. Ah, good floor. Excellent. Come on. There we go. Stop getting on me. Excellent. Superb. That was the much smarter way to do this build. It's not as fun, but it's more efficient for sure. Okay, there we go. Zeiss. Zeiss is just a good general purpose range gem, so we'll do that. This is specific to the God build, so I'll hold off on that for now. Sorry, I'm crunching ice. Okay, so I got the headpiece. So now, I guess I can go bracers now. Maybe I'll get lucky and create a an ancient necklace from this. That'd be lovely. Come here, damn. Very fragile build. Kill me. There we go. Jesus Christ. Excellent. Have that. Gain immunity to crowd controlling effects. Yes, thank you. I also want passability. I get stopped. Passability. I need 6 more. always get those later. Whoops. Excellent. Now I want this. So I'm going to have to, like, this is my next one, and then that. So I have to, you know, get to 70, basically. Get lucky with drops, all that stuff. So at 15% on the Paragon, I'll start, because I have 10% from the boots. So at 15%, I'll start putting it into dexterity. Okay, so what's next? I did all those guys. Set dungeon, that's not going to happen anytime any soon. I'll do that with the Marauder build, the set dungeon. This, I'll do it and just ace it with the Marauder build. It's so good. Armor, weapon, legendary, ring powers. Okay, let's go. Let's just cube that. All right. And then don't have any weapon that I can pull out yet, sadly. But, I'm gonna take this and whoops. Do I have a weapon that I extracted I could put in there? I don't think so. That was for the other thing. Yeah. So I'll just leave Leoric's crown there because I don't want to use. I don't want to use the. Yeah, that's actually a good option. Yeah, cooldowns. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Because it's just not a normal way that you build this. You don't normally put, you know, 2 armor items in the cube. Let's see. Let's put some better cooldown in there. There we go. Best one you can possibly put. It works for me. We can probably improve our these gems as well by at least 1 level, not 2 levels. That would be too expensive. Eventually, I'll put I'll work diamonds into all these slots, but for now, I'll just do these because I can always move these into the main and offhand weapons that'll ultimately be there. This will. I want this to be cannot be killed. But that'll be later. Tell you what, I'm just gonna ditch this. I should have ditched this one earlier. Oops. All right. What's next? Set dungeon, a Ren Butcher. A Ren. Okay, good. Butcher's a thing. Actually, is that, yeah, that's probably going to be much better there. No, it's more for, whoops. more for a different kind of build, but this will at least give me better stats. And I don't think I have any block chance, do I? Do I even have block chance? 13%, not bad, okay. Which is damage reduction equal to 50% of my block chance. Okay, I'll take 15% damage reduction. That works. Wow, that was a short trip. Usually it takes forever to get to his lair. Okay, Ren, I'll come back in when she's the thing. Otherwise it takes forever to find her. Still need a broken crown for the follower. So many things I need at this point. Okay, gotta wait on that, gotta wait on that, gotta wait on that. What about the next one? 10, okay, 35. 10 or higher, Echoing Nightmare. Okay, so this is gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while before I do those. But I can at least level up gems and get more gems. Tell you what, let's do. Ice. Get on my way, guys. Anything good down here? Ah, nice. Speed, I'll take that. That affects casting speed too. Don't make me break down a door. I hate doors. No one likes doors. Okay, we have elites in here. Wait there safely for a moment. Okay, I like this level. I don't know why. It's like, I like areas that are sort of about this wide. It's one of these. I don't like this one because it's too narrow. Hello, Alex Cantwell. Well, I still have my bubble. Nice. Channeling, nice. I'd rather end with a bubble, but channeling is good too. I don't have anything favorite about this season. I think it's a downer of a season. I don't like the seasonal theme at all. I think it's boring, but I'm willing to do it. Ooh, there we go. I prefer the season theme that lets you. My favorite is the one that you can turn any legendary into a primal, like a silver primal. So you can use that to like upgrade puzzle rings, so that you get like goblin fields in the vault. You know, before greed. My second favorite one, I forget what my second favorite one is. It was like last season was my second favorite. But this one does really nothing for this build. Like being able to put anything you want in here doesn't really do much for my favorite build in the game, which is the God Demon Hunter. It's like meh. But I'll just play it just to play it, because it's something to do. So I'd say, at this point, my favorite thing is just be able to start from scratch and claw my way up. Although I grumble a lot because of the set that I'm dealt is a set that I don't very much enjoy. And also, I grump when I don't get the things I need from Kadala. You know, I'm a guy. I process my emotions through grumping about it. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Let's see. What can I do here? Next one. I guess I'm just, I can work on doing Act 1 bounties. I do have the double bounty cache now, which is nice. That'll improve my odds of getting the thing I need. Of course, I'm wasting so many resources on these little shitty mobs. I would much rather get the Marauder set instead of this one, but then again, I would much rather get the God Hunter, the God Demon Hunter over that. But if this were the Marauder set, I would be very happy right now. It's really fun and easy to play, and quite powerful, and not annoying. But this is still a better set to get than some of the other ones, like Natalia's. I find to be very annoying. This is a trick, trap. There we go. Good. I don't care. Oh. Goblin, nice. Quit. Oh, I love that he's trapped in a corner. That's so lovely. Oh, that was beautiful. That was the best possible place I could have had him spawn. Not for him, but for me. Ooh, let's go deal with all this. And of course he dropped nothing. Ooh, he dropped a Marauder helm, so I get that back. That's nice. That's a Marauder helm. Recognize it. Because D3 has good design for its icons as opposed to D4, which has terrible design for its icons. They all look like each other. So tedious. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Two pieces. I would switch to Marauder in a moment. In a heartbeat. It's so chill to play. It's so easy and fun. It's like a breeze compared to this build. Oh wait, no, I do have to be done. Damn it. I'm not doing a greater rift, I'm doing kill X enemies and kill this named enemy who's like way up this way. Thank God I have passability now. I can just go through anything I want. They can't CC me, it's beautiful. I can just go right through enemies. It's such a joy. They can't lock me down with a wall. They can't freeze me, which means I can't get damage from freezing, like from those frozen fields. When they try to like, freeze you, it basically doesn't do anything to you because you can't be frozen. And if you can't be, or you can't be CC'd, and if you can't be CC'd, your pets keep disappearing. Which pets are those? Are you doing an Inna build with the Inna monk? To me, that build has serious issues. I used to love it, but then it got weird, and then I stopped liking it. Let's see, free the villagers. Okay, they're up here somewhere. Oh. Nice. We know where they all are. Yeah, so you are playing the Inna build? Honestly, the Inna build I find problematic, and yes, the pets keep disappearing, or what happens for me is if I'm trying the water build, they keep not being water. Like, it's like, stay water, you know? It's like, what are you guys doing? You keep just turning back into yourselves and then just not doing any damage. You're just standing there not doing anything. It's like it's broken or something. So my preference with Monk is the Sunwoko build, which is quite powerful and not as easy to play. Well, it is kind of easy to play. You just click on the ground and it just throws a giant AoE. Bong, bong, bong. Kills everything in the area. But it does take a while to set up. You really need the helm for it to shine. Yeah, there's only two builds with Monk that I like, and that is the Sunwoko build and the Inna build. The Inna build is tricky. It works well a good deal of the time, but then when it doesn't, it's really annoying. You sort of have to coerce it into working again. But when it works, it's beautiful. Supposedly there's some sort of a timing thing with it, and I have no idea what the timing is, so I got frustrated and stopped playing it. If I looked it up and learned better how to time it right and how to like coordinate, you know, the cooldown with the water thing. How to learn 5 jewelry recipes? Yeah, you got to do bounties. So like what I'm doing now, where I'm doing these things which you have to do anyway for the season. So you do the bounties for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You'll learn 5 jewelry recipes, but do them after you reach 70. If you do them before 70, you won't get jewelry recipes. You can also get lucky with goblin fields or goblin shrines. So odious collectors, which are the goblins that drop materials. Like this guy is not one. Oh, nice. I got a vault. Beautiful. The odious collector, which are sort of a green tint. They can also drop recipes. So if you find one of those, obviously you want to kill all goblins you find. Those guys can drop plans for the blacksmith and the jewel crafter, which is really nice. So that's another way to get them. But it's easier and more direct just to farm bounties. Just because you have to do that anyway as part of your season journey. So if you just do that, you'll get all the recipes. As long as you do them once you reset. Don't do them before then, expecting recipes, because you won't get the jewel crafting recipes then. You'll get blacksmith recipes, just not jewel crafting, as far as I can tell. Right now, 2. In my life, tons. All the way back to season 4, which is when I came back to the game. So since then I've played, tons of characters. I've tried all the classes, and I have ones that I like, ones that don't really click for me. Like Barbarian doesn't really click for me. Crusader doesn't really click for me. The others, they do click for me. But I've played them all. To be fair, I haven't really given Whirlwind Barb a serious chance. I did try it a couple seasons ago, and to make it work, it felt like it wasn't as powerful as the God Demon Hunter, which is my favorite thing in the game. But Patterns of Justice for Monk is also really good. Very easy to play. Very chill. That is the Monk Spin to Win build. Oh, 124 million, that's nice. Basically, I've gotten to the point where I delete all my characters as soon as the season is done. Because I never play non-seasonal, so I realized there's no point in keeping all these non-seasonal characters, because I'll never play them again. So I just started deleting them. Along with all the gear. Like, I don't keep any gear after the season's over. I did have bagfuls. Like, my stash was like, I had like every possible thing full of all sorts of gear that I'd been collecting over the years. But it was like, I never play it. Why am I collecting all this? It seems like a waste. And so I just, a couple seasons ago, I just went through and just crunched it all up. Back over to this. Anything with Barbarian probably is my least favorite. Because I don't like doing a lot of extra work. And Barbarian builds seem to be a lot of work. And some people probably like that. I just don't enjoy it. I don't like builds that make me work really, really, really hard. Like this, even this build is too much work for me. It's only because I've been spoiled and I know how good it can be. If you have a build that almost plays itself. I probably should have cleared this before I did the breeds thing. Oh well. I could also be looking for my staff of herding materials while I'm doing all this. Yeah, if you're focusing on monk, you could try the Patterns of Justice build. I mean, obviously you can look up builds at maxroll.com or maxroll.gg and or Icy Veins. They have, they all have build guides. If you want to learn how to, if you're like new to the game, and you're like trying to figure it out. Is Inna the seasonal heraldic cache, or the whatever the cache is called? Let me look. Armor. It only shows me this one. I mean, Inna works. It's fine. Especially as a starter build, it's a pretty good starter build. It's better than. Yeah, I mean, if you like that, that's fine. I mean, some people love Barbarian, like Rax. Rax, he loves Barbarian. That's like his favorite thing to play, but it doesn't work for me. Right? It just, like the Challenge Rift is Barbarian. And I can play it. It's fine. It just doesn't, it's not the thing I love to play. I love playing God Demon out the most. Patterns of Justice is fun. If I got Whirlwind Barbarian built correctly, I might have enjoyed it, but it was too much work to try to put together. Patterns of Justice is really nice. Wizard Meteor build is amazing. I really love that. The what's it called? Tal Rasha Meteor build. Very powerful, very fun to play. Necromancer, I don't really enjoy all that much. I usually level with it first, which is for a couple reasons in the season, because it's really powerful at low levels with Corpse Explosion and then Singularity. It's like stupidly overpowered for like just leveling. So I usually go to 70 first on that and unlock the first, either I finish the season, to get my set bonus for my main character that I'm going to play. And I keep it around so that I can create gear for my follower, my sorceress follower. Because you want to get the int as high as you can get. Is this right? Yeah. Oh, I just need to kill a bunch of enemies, don't I? Crusader is probably the one I've played the least. My first character was a barbarian back in when the game first came out, and I got him all the way through back when the game was only 4 levels. Like you had like normal, then more difficult, hell, and then torment, or whatever it was called, I forget. But I got him all the way to the point where I was in Act 2 in the most difficult setting, which was like torment, I think. I'm pretty sure one of them was called hell. And then I got there and I was blocked. I couldn't get past some of the mobs. It's too frustrating to try to do it. And so I stopped. And so I sort of have a mental block about that because of that. So that's a me thing. I think I have like PTSD when it comes to Barbarian because of my bad experience back in 2010 or whatever it was. Come on, ring. Damn it. Son of a bitch. This is how you get your ringers for your jewel crafting recipes. By opening those bounties. Now, you only get one until you unlock the node on the altar that gives you an extra one. Don't. All right. Nope. All right, what else? 10. 35. 10. Echoing Nightmare. Yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon. So, 40 solo. I guess I can do unlock higher. Farming for elites. Go. Thank you, immunity to crowd control and passability. I can just walk right through those guys. The worst possible enemies for this build. Those stupid orb tossers. Those right there. When they toss those orbs really fast. Ugh. Hate those. Especially if you have several tossing at you. Hi. Out of my way, guys. Ugh. Thank God, no CC. That would be painful. Yeah, this is probably my least favorite seasonal theme because I don't play a build that benefits from it very much, which would be the Necromancer. It's the one that benefits easily the most because the Necromancer has really powerful weapon effects, and if you stack them up, it becomes quite powerful. But of course, to do that, you have to have this seasonal theme, and I don't play Necro. I mean, I do when I need to, but just don't, as of course, like a matter of habit. Again, only to level up the season at the beginning. And I switched to Demon Hunter almost exclusively at this point. As long as Gods is as fun as it is, I just play it. Oh, nice. Shield that probably won't last until the end. Come on. There we go. Where are all the elites? Oh, now I'm vulnerable again. There we go. Excellent. Let's see what I get. Nope, garbage. Oh, another rucksack. Lovely. Didn't need another one of those. I'd much rather have my god-hungering arrow. Right. Maximus in your power. What is Maximus? Is that a piece of gear? Shadow mantle. Garbage. Okay, let's keep that for build. Is Maximus a piece of barbarian gear? Yeah, I can do two. I really need Dawn. Really, really, really need Dawn. Damn it. Yeah, that is a piece of gear that you equip when you have nothing better to put in there, but it's not ideal for your build, for any build. It's like sort of like a, well, I got nothing else to throw here, so I'll throw this. It's fine. It's not terrible, it's just not great. It doesn't really synergize with any existing set pieces. Like, are you playing an existing set? Like this was what I consider a set. You know, where you have like, you know, 5 or 6, well, 6 or 7 pieces that sort of work together to give you these set bonuses. The custom crafted sets would also count, right? Set pieces, you know, where you if you equip 2 or 3 of them, you get special abilities or special perks like this. But the demonic thing is sort of a generic. The Maximus is like a generic. You can use it on any build, but it's more of a stopgap. It would be like the ones that I keep crunching that sort of don't do much. Like, be a good example of that. If I go in here, like Broken Promises is a sort of a filler. You know, it's not terrible, it's not great. Azure Wrath, you know, a lot of these are just sort of like fillers. Stuff like this, Aquila looks like a filler, but it's actually best in slot for some builds that don't use resources, because it's the piece that you would equip when you want to reduce your damage taken by 50%. It basically doubles your toughness. So some builds prioritize this either in the cube or on the chest slot. But like this, like, I would never use this. Oh, I'm gonna draw caltrops. But there's almost always a better option to put there, right? That's the problem with, you know, some of these drops is there's almost always a better option, but you just don't have it, right? So in the meantime, you just use what you can get. I'm probably gonna die for this because I'm not tanky at all. It's really annoying. How are these guys so spread out? Huh. Oops. Close. I am going to die. No matter when. Fortunately, you can only lose 1 roll on your gems. You die. I'll get at least 3 level ups when I die. Let's get out of here. Oh, we're still in the. Annoying mobs, annoying mobs, annoying mobs. Annoying mob alert in the explosion. beautiful thing about Smokescreen, which is what I keep casting over and over, is it gives you immunity to damage for the time, for the duration that it's on. The problem is it doesn't last very long, so I can only keep it on about half the time. Excellent. 12 minutes, less than 3 minutes for that rift. That was good. That was a series of very lucky coincidences. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. What do you mean by XP rift? The Nephilim rift or GR? Like I just did a GR where you level up the gems at the end. This is called a greater rift, but the Nephilim rift is the other one that you get gear along the way, like you get drops along the way, and you can, you know, get gold and stuff. Just the actual terms for it. So basically, you have two options. You can either do a Nephilim rift or a greater rift. So XP rift, they're both for XP, but that doesn't tell me which one you did. Garbage. Like for instance, these pants. It's like, ooh, nice pants. No, I would never use these. They might be best in slot for some builds, but for nothing that I play. A glitch run? What does that mean? Ooh, I'll save those for a speed build. What is a glitch run? Let's see. I think I did my GR 40, 30, GR 40. Yep. I'm sort of hobbled. I don't have any really good gear that synergizes with it. I mean, this is the only, like, this set works with this weapon, but I don't have anything else that really does anything for it. This is just filler, because, you know, it's a nice set, and I would love all three pieces, but I can't work that last piece in, because it would mean knocking this out, and then this set's no longer complete, so it's, like, not ideal. I don't think I have any other, let's see, like now I have, even this is garbage. Yeah, I don't have any really good pieces I can put in there, so I'm sort of, like, basically terribly built, because I don't have any of the pieces that I need except for the weapon. And I'm pretty much at the mercy of the game to get me the god set. How do you do that? How do you glitch the game to give you more gear? I've never heard of this glitch. Ah, come here. Come on, where are the elites? There we go. They're always the ones with little selection markers under them. Ah. Well, in this case, they're just really glowy. I'm curious if this glitch is something unintended, or if it's just you've discovered something. Go to T16 and go to GR1, and if that, go to the highest rift you can do. But isn't that just a normal part of the game? Just sounds like just sounds like a normal part of the game. Or unless what you're saying is that if you go to a T16 game and do a Greater Rift 1, which obviously would be really easy to do, then it unlocks, like, it doesn't force you to unlock a little step at a time. But that's just, sounds like that's just the game going, oh, you can do a T16, got it. We'll just let you go right to a T16 equivalent. But if that's in there, that's good to know. Because sometimes it's annoying when you can actually kill something at a higher level. But the game forces you to work your way up, and that's annoying. It's like, so that wouldn't be really a glitch. It would be more like teaching the game that, like, don't make me work to go up to Greater Rift ranks. I know I can do, like, you know, a Greater Rift 50. Like, don't limit me to 38 when I know I can do a 50. Don't make me earn my way up, which would be just reasonable. Because I've run into that before, but I'll have to keep that in my pocket if that's a way to make the game not limit you or hobble you into working your way up, which is always annoying. Yeah, I mean, that's just, I mean, the game should let you just go into any level you want. It shouldn't make you work your way up. I think they do that just for new players so that they don't overwhelm themselves and do something more than they can handle. But I always find it annoying. I'm like, I know how to play this class. I know how to play at this level, so don't make me, like, don't limit me. See what I mean? Okay, so what I mean, and this is probably what you're talking about. I close this rift. I'm waiting for it to close. I guess it is closed already. Okay, so normally, if you're first starting out and you go over here, it'll only let you get to, like, Torment to 13 maybe. You can't go any higher, right? But here you can see I can go all the way to 43. Now, I don't want to do a 43. Let's say that I switch to the God Demon Hunter, and now I know I can do a 50. Well, to get to 50, I would have to do a 43, then maybe a 48, and then a 50, and that's annoying. But what you're saying is, if you leave the game, which I'll do, it's not really a glitch necessary. It's not like you're violating the rules of the game. So if I go to T16, obviously I can't do T16 content, right? And these points. Now, see, I can only do 43. So if you're saying do a 1, obviously way overpowered for this. So if this unlocks everything above 43 up to like either 70, maybe that's how people are getting up there so quickly. And they don't have to work their way up; they can just go right to 70. Once they have their like if they get really lucky and get like all the pieces they need once they've unlocked their set. Otherwise, it makes you work to get up there. Basically cannot be killed yet. I'm pretty much invulnerable to everything, which is kind of nice. This is one of the better maps, by the way. Especially if you can clear a lot quickly, which I can't on this character. Because this build sucks. Never like Shadow Mantle set. Yes, it is powerful, but it also is very annoying to play. Give the aim. Hate aiming. There we go. I can just sort of like spray, but I'm barely hitting anything. It's so annoying. Such a waste of time. Such a terrible, terrible build. See, all these enemies that are just sort of like half health. The God Demon Hunter would erase whole screenfuls at once. It's amazing. Good luck. I can't level any of these. I'll just do this one. Well, I guess I can do this one. That was a waste of a regretted riftstone, sort of. Okay, so now what you're saying is this should unlock all the way up. Let's see, it's not. It's not leveled. It's not unlocked. So that didn't work. If that had worked the way you're saying, I should be able to get up to like whatever the T16 equivalent is, which I'm not. So I don't know what it is you're doing, but if I did the same steps, then it's not working. Nataya's Vengeance. Garbage, garbage, and garbage. Whoops. Okay, let's just go down to 10. See if I can survive 10 for any decent period of time. Nemesis bracers, you are my nemesis. hunting for an elite. There we go. One. Nice. Very nice. Is that elite debris? I think that's just debris left over from the elite. That's good. Good, good, good. Where are you hiding? Don't kill me. Where's the healing Templar? There we go. Healing bubbles. Healing orbs, or whatever we're going to call them. Alright, so not much more on this level. Anything interesting up here? Nope. Ah, nice. I wasn't actually expecting anything to be up in this area. Having passability is amazing. Such great quality of life. Ooh, perfectly timed. That's amazing. Ugh. At least it's over. Get to 25 on the next one if I don't die. Actually, I'll buy an upgrade. That way, if I do die, I still get 4. Garbage. Ooh, what's that? Okay, compass rose. That's not bad. Natalia's not my favorite sect by a stretch. What's the highest I've ever gone? In other words, maybe 130s. I don't really shoot for 150. It doesn't interest me. I finish my season, then I'm done. Or I finish most of the altar. I finish up to Guardian. I get this. I unlock all of the normal nodes of my altar in season 1. Like I get everything here. I get at least this. I might get this as well, but I don't even worry about getting all 3 of these at the bottom. If I can get this one, I'm fine. This is the most important one to me, but I always get everything up here. And then I finish the season, which the tricky part this time is going to be the conquest. So this right here is going to be tricky. It's like this one I wouldn't even attempt. This is easy. This is easy. This is tricky. Now, alternatively, you can do this, right? 75, 45 solo without any set items equipped in hardcore mode. This is not that difficult to do. Not difficult at all. You basically just get the Lod gem, which is this gem right here, Legacy of Dreams. And you just put in a bunch of really interesting legendary items, not green. You can't have any set items equipped at all, not even a single one. Even if you're not even if you're not getting the set bonuses, it doesn't matter. You can't have anything in there for that achievement. You have to have no green, only orange or yellow. But it's actually really easy to do. The problem there is you have to level up a hardcore character. Alternatively, you just find the cursed chest in, what is it, Act 3 or 4? 4 maybe? 5? I forget. And that's a pain in the butt to find. And then you have to complete it properly, which means you need a very powerful character. Like, you save that one for last, you know? You don't worry about, if you're solo self-found like I am, you just do that last. That's the very last thing you do, is you do that chest event, because it's a very specific event. You can look up which one it is, and you have to kill 350 enemies during that event. And you basically have to have screen clearing ability. The entire screen has to be erased in a second. And you have to zip back and forth between 2 spawn spots and just erase everything as fast as possible to be able to get 350. And not every class can do it. Like, the Sunwoko class can do it. The Meteor build can do it. The Gears of Dreadlands can do it. Some classes can't do it. So your alternative there is just to level up a hardcore character and level to 45 solo without any set items equipped, using the Lod gem. It's actually surprisingly easy to do, assuming you don't die. I mean, I might opt to do that. I don't know. Poison. Ugh. Or poison floor. That's not good. I don't... Well, it depends on what you mean by best. Most powerful or most fun to play? Because everyone's going to have their own opinions on what's the most fun to play. But I'm sure there's one most powerful build out there if you're willing to play it and fight the class and the way it's built in order to eke out every last little bit of damage you can get from it. It's probably going to be a bit fragile to play too. Usually the most powerful builds are a bit fragile. But I couldn't tell you as far as Barbarian. I can tell you the most fun to play is probably going to be Whirlwind. Because it takes the least amount of effort to play. But it's going to not be anywhere near the most powerful build. At least not usually. Oh shit. And I did forget to boost my my run. An idiot. Fortunately, there's lots of little health orbs there. But if you go to maxroll.gg, you can see the tier list there. They usually keep it updated on what's good for the season for each class, what's the most powerful build of the entire season, what's the fastest build, what's this build, what's the that build, and you can, you know, sort of decide what you want to do based on those statistics evaluated by professionals. Couldn't tell you. Max Roll would have that information. Again, keep in mind that the best build is going to balance DPS and survivability, because a dead player doesn't do anything. So if you die over and over and over again while you're doing the best DPS in the game, you're going to do terrible DPS. So yeah, it's going to be a balancing act between survivability and damage, especially as you approach GR50, if that's something you're interested in doing. GR150 is basically the end game. That's as high as you can clear. It's the hardest thing to clear in any class. And some people love it. Some people do it on hardcore, like Booty Joe. I think he's crazy, man. He's crazy nuts. But man, he's really good at playing the game. He's far more dexterity than I do, and a much faster response time to dangers. Come on, guys, stop. Thank you. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maxroll.gg. Season 37 max roll guides and tier lists. Most of the guides and resources updated. Leveling guides, challenge rift guide, season journey, best builds, the law notice they're all necromancers. Those are the best builds, best DPS for the season, because they take advantage of all 3 slots in the cube for their weapons. Barbarian, Whirlwind is the best barbarian for the season. Tempest Rush, Patterns of Justice, that's the best. Monk for DPS, which is the best one to play. It's the easiest one to play. Bazooka Meteor Wizard, I like the Meteor Wizard. Natalia, Demon Hunter is going to be the best, but I don't like playing Natalia. I despise it. I don't like the Spike Trap Demon, so I don't play it. I don't care about what's best. I care about what's most fun. So that's why I play the God Demon Hunter, which is God DH, max roll. This is my favorite build right here. This is what I like to play. It says complicated mechanics, but it honestly is not that difficult to play. It does hit a brick wall in pushing, which is why I don't worry about getting to GR 150. No direct targeting possible. That's not true. You can actually directly target by just casting Hungering Arrow directly at the enemy, like for the Rift boss, if you need to. Lacks massive AoE potential. That's not true. In most cases, it does fantastic with AoE. I don't know why they're saying that. I'd say the brick wall is the only thing here that's true in my experience. Everything else is really easy. Complicated mechanics? Nope, not the way I play it. I basically just roll my hand, WER, 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 and then I just hold down right click and move. I just move around, holding down right click. It's really easy. It's like stupid easy to play, and it's wicked fast. Like sometimes it's so fast that I can't even see what's happening. Like as I'm moving through the screen, like I'll zip from this side of the screen over to this side of the screen in like a fraction of a second. It goes so fast. Like I have to slow myself down deliberately because there it is. Because I'm going too fast. So I'll like take off speed on my boots or on my, on Paragon. I'll remove, like I'll erase the points that I've spent here because it's just already too fast. Let's prioritize. Let's actually put this in here. Thank you. That would be a gem that I do level up. Reduce damage from non-physical is a very, very good thing. And this is garbage. All right. Can I do a set dungeon? Yeah, but I don't want to. I wait until I have the Marauder set, which is this set right here. This is my favorite Demon Hunter set to do the set dungeon with. It makes it so easy. It's like so damn easy using the Marauder set. And if you look up max roll Marauder set dungeon, they have a tier list for what's easy to do here as well. So like, let's see. I don't want Barbarian. I want Demon Hunter. Marauder. Right here. This is the easiest one to do, in my opinion. Well, this one and the Wizard Tal Rasha build is also really, it's the same build basically, or same dungeon. It has worms that are underground, but yeah, this is so easy to do. It's amazingly easy. Let's see, does Barbarian have one that's good? That is like as easy to play? I don't know. It's the one, you want the one that has, in my opinion, you want the one that has the worms under the ground. Yeah, I don't see it. I think it's just the, why is this over here? This is so annoying. You're covering up my screen, Max Roll. Why are you doing this? Stop doing that. See, it's like errant code. Let's see here. Wizard. Tal Rasha elements. This is also another really easy one to do. I think. Isn't it? I think so. Yeah, this is it. Right. Yeah. The one that has rock worms in it. The rock worm ones are really easy to do. So far, I only know of two classes that have it. The Demon Hunter and the Wizard. Let's see. Rock worm. I don't know if any other classes have the rock worm one. But it's basically, the set dungeon is really easy to do. And the only nuisance you have to avoid is you can't let anything in melee range. Which, if you have a ranged build, which both of these, the Wizard Meteor build is a ranged build, the Marauder build is a ranged build, you're not really at risk of having anything up in your face, you know, because you kill things so quickly. And then the other thing is, just don't get bitten by a rock worm. They burrow underground and come up under your feet, but you can see them on the mini-map over here as like little skulls. So you just look for the skulls that all of a sudden slide towards you. They're like stationary, but then they'll like, they'll slide over to where you are. You just move out of it, you just move, and then they'll come up and try to eat whatever was there, which you aren't anymore, and you just kill it. You just have to keep an eye on the mini-map up here, and just look for those weird skulls that all of a sudden slide toward where you are, and you don't see the enemy because it's underground, and you just kill it as soon as it pops up. Once I get the Marauder set together with all the right pieces, then I'll do the set thing. And I'll master it on the first attempt. Which is something you don't have to do anymore, but I do it if I can. used to have to master it, which was really annoying. Some of the set dungeons are really challenging and difficult. But, you know, that's something you want to master, and more power to it, right? Because if you're having fun, then you're doing it right. If you're not having fun, then you're doing it wrong. Or if you're not having fun, but you know there's fun at the end of the tunnel and the tunnel's not too far away, then in my opinion, that's also good. Like right now, I'm not having a lot of fun with this build, but I know what's coming. So I'm willing to endure this at the moment. I mean, I'm not having a lot of fun. It's just, it's more work than I want to put in this particular class because I know what is possible. Ugh. Hate these. Excellent. This one's very nice one to have for this stupid setup. Yeah, I don't want that shoulder. I already have that shoulder. That's potential. Yes, that. A little bit more toughness is always a welcome thing. Do I want to add? Do I want to do the next node? I would have to keep saving these, and I have to clear, I think, a 60 in order to get to 1100. Go there and get this is probably my next one. Yeah, that's my next node because that's just such a quality of life improvement. It's amazing. Like, it's an astonishingly good quality of life improvement. Okay, let's push a little bit. Even if we die in the process, at least we'll live. We can progress ourselves up the chain. I'm not doing this for any other reason other than just getting the thing pushed higher and collecting those damn shards. I can unlock the next node and then do some other thing. I forget what it is. I just want that pet thing. Come on, there we go. Part of my problem too is I have a very large screen, a 32-inch screen, so my eyes have to scan a much larger area than if I were just playing this on a small screen. So that's a liability that works against me. I mean, I love the large screen, but it does make it harder to scan what's going on throughout the entire world, because it basically, you know, fills a very much larger range of my vision from left to right. Is that a... I see blue and I go, oh, really? No. Go this way. There it is. Will give me a good outline for the game, for the floor. Okay, there's our exit, so let's go scan the interior. Ah, there we go. Now it doesn't matter if I die again. I can't lose more rolls than I've already lost. So I'll get 3 rolls no matter what at this point, even if I die 50 times. Like that's it on this level. See, you're a lobby. I see you're you're a boss's assistant. I want the boss, not his assistant. Ooh, is that, no, it's not. I don't think it's Demon Hunter. I don't even think that's Demon Hunter. Is that Crusader? Doesn't look familiar. All that silver? I mean, it does match that. What is that? Oh, it is Gears of Dreadlands. Okay. I need my head examined. And another one. Nice. I'm up to 3 pieces. Sweet. Sweet. Maybe I should just shoot for those pieces. What am I missing? Gloves, legs. I'm tempted to roll for them at Kadala, but I think I'll just keep doing this for now. I hate dead ends. Ugh. Shit. Getting stuck on things is not. Sadly, you don't have passibility for rocks that are part of the terrain. Those things enemies can do to you. Okay, where are my targets here? Sort of buried in there. Yeah, those explosions, not good. Not good at all. I got a lot more toughness than I have now, that's for sure. I'll probably switch points from dexterity to life. Help with that. Be losing this soon, probably. Yep, there we go. I just lost it. Let's Very ouchy. Very, very ouchy. No, almost no toughness. Really sad. So many enemies around. I'm gonna have to play more defensively here. Annoyingly. Especially with all the poison. Jesus. Like swarmed of enemies, all dropping poison everywhere. Yeah, I just get poisoned to death and swarmed. Ugh. So tedious. Come on, guys. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. There. Poison is the bane, man. It's the worst. There we go. That's what we need. Now we're invulnerable. See this number, where I am in the list, I don't care about that. I don't even need to see that. I wish I could turn that off. I don't need to know where I am in the order of Demon Hunter. It's noise to me. I don't play this to play against other people. I play to just finish the season. That's all I care about. I wish I could just say, don't show me that. I can't tell you what to make. Ah, Sunwoko. Let's see, Natalia's. I can't know what you would enjoy or not enjoy, so I'm not going to give you any advice. Ooh, there's the bestness of the God Hunter. I can only tell you what I liked. For Wizard, I liked Meteor. For Demon Hunter, I like God. For Monk, I like Patterns of Justice and Sunwoko, which I just crunched the glove for. Yeah, I think I'm gonna finish that this set. All right, trying to get to 1100 is gonna be a fool's errand because my toughness is just like, look, I'm 10 million toughness. It's nothing. I can't take a hit. It's really pathetic because I have nothing, no good synergies going. I can't equip a third Guardian. That would help a lot to build toughness, and I can't do that until I get the Ring of Royal Grandeur. I can't get that until I can farm, you know, whatever it was out there. What am I in here so far? I am at T10. Okay. So I'm at T10 here, so I could try for the Ring of Royal Grandeur again and see if I get lucky. Doesn't matter if I die out here. At least I have good odds of getting I have a good chance of getting Death's Breaths at T10 with the double Death's Breaths. Oh my god, it's so arduous. Oh my god. This is so annoying to play. Thank God. Go away, 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 go away. Stop bothering me. Okay. Skeleton King should be pretty easy. I cannot advise. Oh, if you're doing Barbarian, I would say Whirlwind because it's spin to win. Easiest to play. Oh. But that's just my preference. I can't tell you what you'd enjoy. That would boost my toughness a little bit. Whoop. Clear the den of the fawn. So do you not like necromancers? Is that the thing? You don't like necromancers? Is that why you don't want to make one? They're not bad. Necromancers are top DPS this time around. They're just finicky to play, though. At least at the high end. They tend to be one of those classes that require a lot of extra work to get the results that you want. But the results right now are really stellar, like top in the game. But it's like a lot of casting. Yeah, see, that's how I feel about barbarians and crusaders. I just don't really care for them. But that's my preference. That doesn't mean they're bad. Like Rax and Terrace. Rax, he loves barbarians. That's his favorite class. He's a streamer. But again, as I explained, I have a mental block about barbarian from my past experience. Coop. Wait, no, that's the same helm I'm wearing. I was thinking, ooh, is that a god helm? If I got 6 pieces of god, I would be so happy right now. Oh. Two. Gonna send me back around that way. Hopefully. Yes, it is. Good. Jeez Louise, this is long involved. 4-door, very annoying. Oh my god, really? Another one of these? Could you possibly make this more long? Also known as longer? Finally. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for saving me. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, baby. Oh. After opening it with a barbarian, you can't. You can only open it once. If you've opened all 3 gifts that you get, as far as the season journey goes, that's it. You don't get any more unless you want to switch to different, like if you want to switch to the, if you're on playing US, you can play Europe, or you can play Asia, or if you're on Europe, you can play US or Asia. Each of them has its own journey. But switching to a different class, that won't work. You get it one time. You get 1 gift for the season, per server. Or per realm, US, Asia, Europe. That even includes hardcore. Like if you want to roll a hardcore character, you don't get it again. It's just, that's it. Got it. That's it. Hold on to this and extract it. So that's why you choose carefully. So like what I did was I leveled on Necromancer until 70. Then I received the Chapter 2 gift, right? Which is the first little baggie. And then I switched over to my Demon Hunter and I opened it there so that this guy could get it. Which was like the gloves and the helm, I think. But that was it. Once I open it on him, I can't... There is no other option to open it back on the Demon Hunter. Or on the Necromancer or whatever. I gotta kill 100 things. Okay. Not as fun with this build. This build is work. Hey, Odious. He's green. So he drops recipes and plans like that right there. And material. He's the crafty goblin. Please give me a ring. Just one ring. That's all I need. Just one ring. 2 rings would be nice, but I'm happy with just one. I need one for the altar at some point. Bracers. What a ripoff. Did I get... Nope. Ah, there we go. Damage dealt is increased by your percentage of cooldown reduction. The problem is I can't equip any of these with this set. It's not really built for this set. But try to get Dawn. Of course, once I get it, watch me get like... Watch... Ah, there we go. Ooh, 65% right out of the starting. Very nice. Sadly, I can't use it that way. That's beautiful. Whew, look at that. It's the top end of its range. Let's see here. What do I want to do with this? I have to have a melee weapon for this to work. Now I could put this in and that would still make the last one work. But Impale would have its damage reduced by the 2-piece. It would be 1/60th of its existing power, and I don't want that, so I'll just absorb this here. At least now, watch this tick down long before this disappears. We want the green bar to be there all the time, or the bar at the top, and this should time out. Then I should be able to hit it again, right now. Boop. All right, so what we'll do is we'll move this over here. Excellent. anymore. Any other dawns I get are fine. I'll just get one along the way. Oh, that's so nice. Now I can do the numlock trick, and it'll just keep casting that over and over and over again. I'm going to sit back and watch as that auto casts the second dawn. I'm not touching the keyboard, not touching my mouse, and boop, there it goes. All right. Let's see. Let's push this a little bit. Now that I have that going, I don't have to worry about resources. I just sort of take pot shots along the way. Now that I have permanent uptime on the seed. Very nice. That was a crucial piece that's missing. That lets me know that my god build will also be really nice. It also needs seeds. Desperately. Not that it's unplayable without it, but it's so much nicer with it. In fact, I might just remove bolas and put the boar pet there for some more toughness. Because I don't really need to build anymore. I can just use impale everywhere. Permanent, see that? Permanent uptime on seed, which is incredible. Oh, so much fun. There we go. But I don't have the necklace yet. Where are the enemies? Where are you guys hiding? There we go. Like right now, I'm doing as much work, almost as much work as I would need to play God, which is I'm just doing WE, and then I'm just right-clicking, right? That's all. WE and right-click. That's it. Except the God Demon Hunter takes this to a whole new level. By you just hold down right. You don't even just click it. Like I'm doing now, like click, click, click. I would just hold it down constantly. And it would just cast straight. And then the Hungering Arrow would just be automatically cast every second on a nearby enemy. Beautiful. Where? It's going to surprise me. Excellent. So when they say it's complicated to play, it's not. 214. Let's go small this first. Ooh, that's the god chest, isn't it? I think that's the god chest. Or wait, that's a necromancer chest. Yeah, it's a necromancer chest. Inarius, maybe? Okay, so I have this. I need the helm. I need gloves and legs. Oh, that's it. I need legs. That should be enough. Right. 2, 3, 4. I have the Dark Heart rune thing. That could be useful. I might put that in there as well, actually. In fact, I will put it here. Actually, no, I can't do that, right? Because that'll, I'm taking advantage of that for the cooldown reduction. Yep. Can't do that. That'll nerf my cooldown on my. Oh, turn off the auto cast. I'm betting this is an Arius. Oh, Wrathman. Okay. It was close. It's Necromancer. Recognize that one. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Keep that. Garbage. For me to remove Leorix from the thing, let's see what's my 44%. Oh, that might work. Let me see. I need it to be at least like 38% or 36% or something like that. But this would get me. This would get me a lot more damage reduction, and I'm not even. Yeah, you know what I'll do? I'm not doing any generators, so let's change this to that. Yeah. And then let's put in the Orc's Crown. Yeah, there we go. Because I'm not casting bolas anymore. So I'm not really taking advantage of the ability of that thing to increase my toughness. But that will increase my toughness. Because now I get Dark Heart as well. Excellent. Yes, excellent. So let's go up a little bit. 1. Ooh. Still hunting elite if I can. Trying to avoid all the shit. Especially if this is a poison level. Where's your elite? Did I kill your elite? Makes me sad that I'm leaving all these enemies behind, knowing I could kill them easily with God. Okay. I should probably put in like the cheat death. I should do that because I'm starting to push this a little bit harder. At least my toughness is better. Wasn't 33 million, still pretty poor. Better than what it was. And I have Seethe and Dark Heart, which is nice. But I need cheat dance. Both of them. Ah, nice. to spend. I need to buy. Oh, there's. See, I knew it. As soon as I got Dawn, I would get it as a draw. I knew it. It's always what happens. Gizzard. Here. No, no, no. Yeah, see, it's sort of a bullshit one, too. I would rather have cubed that one and kept the other one out. I can at least turn that one into a primal when I get the primal ingredients. Alright, so let's go, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. You know what I could do? Can I put this here? Nope, it won't let me. Damn it. I was going to say if I could put that there, then I could put bolas there and just hit it with R every now and then. That's what I do with the God build. I put Hungering Arrow there. Okay, so life. Let's go. Critical hit chance. No, let's go area damage. Oh shit, I forgot to do the cheat death. Come on, guys. Starting to feel better. Build. At that level of toughness. Oops. No, I didn't get caught there. Big area. Anything good? Oh, there we go. Condi. Die, 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 die. Actually, I do have the Zodiac, which is reducing the cooldown to a degree. So I could put something else in that third slot instead of Leoric. And still have enough cooldown for full uptime on Seed and Dark Heart. Dead end. Son of a bitch. How was I not hitting it? Why are you guys still alive? You're all supposed to be dead. You're all supposed to die the moment the boss appears. Ah, my gloves. Ooh. That. The bubble. Yes. That's for Natalia's. Is that my belt? Wow. Did I get everything all at once? That'd be beautiful. So I need to buy 10 things. I'm pretty sure that's my glove. I don't know if that's my pants. I don't think it's my pants. I know that's my glove. I'm pretty sure that's my glove. Nope, that's Marauder. Stupid rain. Ugh. That is beautiful. Could be better, but still beautiful. Spike trap Natalia. Ah, yes. There we go. Primary skills. Take little minor upgrades where I can get them. We don't use that with God, interestingly. Oh yeah, I've got to buy 10 things. So we're looking for gloves and pants. Nope. The auto cast interrupted my return to home. If you go to the map like that, if you hit tab, it prevents the cast from happening. Like, watch this. It will sit there doing nothing, and then... Pachoo! There it goes. Pets. That. Let's jump. Okay, so let's go here and go... Yes, fatal damage. Unfortunately, I do have to pick that instead of resource generation. And then what I'll do is let's figure this out. This is save this as farm. Give this the gold. Save this as speed. Give this icon. Actually, let's just do that. And then save this as push. It gets red. Gold, fun, push. Right now I'm on a push build, so we will change this to cheat death and save it. There. And then we'll also swap a gem out. So, let's go with... This, maybe? That's a good candidate. Oh, this, yes. Defensive. Much better. And actually, let's also go with, we'll go all defensive. Because now we'll have a much better chance of surviving. Not a tremendous advantage, but... Oh, man. Of course, I'm out of those stones. case, I'll try to swap those in when I get close to, no, I could swap to the Enchantress now, the cooldown. It doesn't matter if I die right now. It don't matter. In fact, go over here and do that. I can't pair. I should try that. I don't think I can equip a bow. If I put this here, I can't put this here, right? Yeah. I can only do two one-handers, like two one-handed bows, and I can't do this, right? Oh no. Okay. I was gonna say I can do it. No. This is a really nice weapon. But what can I do? I can swap to a different follower. Let's see. If I wanted to, what I want to do is I want to put something else here. Which I'm gonna have to do anyway. I could put this there. And not change anything else for now. Actually, let's do this. Let's time this. A little bit. Whip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That looks right. Save these for the weapons. All right, let's try this out. $33 million. What's that? Oh, that is that the Templar doing that? 52 million. There we go. Thanks to Fortress Ballista. Oh, it just perfect. Perfect. A lot more tanky. We like that. Plus, it's a terrible roll anyway. 2.2. It's an embarrassingly low amount. In the cube, it's much more powerful. Ultimately, I wanted it in my offhand. Like a good roll in my offhand. And then the hungering arrow quiver in the cube, but then I can always get the hungering arrow quiver and just put it on my offhand and then just leave the fortress ballista in the cube for now. All that does is it means I don't have 2 emeralds in weapons, so it's a DPS loss, but it's still pretty good for, you know, for leveling up and farming and stuff until I can get a good fortress ballista. I think the one I want, the impale one, right? No, bullets. Damn it. It looks like that. A little crisscrossy. Well, I guess it's not. It's not crisscross. It looked like it was crisscross, but the impale one has crisscross little arrows on it. I have to remember to swap in the followers' weapons at the end. The 2 items I'm saving. Oh yes, thank you. Aquila? Oh. I have my belt. I need my pants for the god build. The belt is really good. The belt is better than the pants. But you need both of them. Shit, I forgot to switch. My brain was thinking about something else. Damn it. 135. So I need to buy 6 things. Mm-hmm. Of course, Natalia's vengeance. Here, don't you want to play Natalia? No. But don't you want to? Here's more things. And this is Unhallowed Essence, another one I don't like. But Natalia's is the best DPS. I don't care. I don't play it. It's not fun for me. I don't care if it's top. I don't enjoy playing it. It's convoluted and weird. You're just not used to it, right? Because I would have to play it a lot to get used to it. But I don't like to play it, so I won't. Never going to play it to get used to it. How that works. You're an idiot. Okay. Sticks and stones can break my bones. What, do they get a whole 1 rift stone out of that? But now I can test my push build. So close. Much more tanky. Much less prone to dying to every little tiny thing that happens. Love it. Running out of materials or resources. Still very hungry build. Especially when I swap in that Fortress Ballista. Although that shouldn't matter. I really should be just farming for elite, shouldn't I? That's what's really doing me in. I was just having fun testing. We'll go out the door. Do what we can to keep my ballista buff up. Now I am starting to get to the point where my damage is dropping off compared to the enemies. That's where I need that offhand. I need that quiver. I need the impale quiver. Really? Dead end? You're a jerk, game. Oh, it's an elite waiting back there. So, a dead end, an annoying dead end with a surprise. Or a concession prize. Ah, power. That'll be useful. This is where I need to change to a different, instead of ricochet, I need something else. Because these enemies need probably chemical burn for the extra weapon damage multiplier. To buy 11 things. Ooh, is that Crusader? Let's see. 9, 10, 11. There it is. Nice. Now I just need the gloves. Then I can swap completely. Or I'll hobble along with 6 pieces until I can like get a correct build set up, but it'll be much easier to play than this. At least I have Dawn and the belt. That makes a huge difference. Whoops. Now, if I had the Ring of Royal Grandeur, I could swap to it now. Oh, okay. Nope. And I'll hold on to that just in case. I don't think I'll need it for anything. Whoops. Down here. Dawn, you belong here. There we go. Don't know what I was thinking. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So let's change impale to chemical burn, right? This. And then farm mode. Boy, it's really slow going because I'm a timid player. This time, let's not forget to put these in. In fact, let's just put them in now. That way I don't forget it all. Stupid poison. Go away. I need elites. Yes, I could kill everything for gold, but I just want the elites, really. Maybe I should balance. Maybe I should switch back and forth. There we go. Just a little bit here. The poison is awful. I'm starting to get hungry. Going to have to break soon and make some food. I've not had breakfast nor lunch. I had iced coffee, which is very filling, the way I like it, but it's still not food. Fleeing, I'll take that. All this picking up I'm doing. The next node will get rid of most of that. The giant floor. All one entire thing. Usually you have a goblin package. Or at least a goblin. So if the goblin pack exists on this particular thing, you'll hear it. Almost. Guys, quit. Quit. No. You've lost. It's annoying that your stuff doesn't go through your followers. Like if you're barbarian standing in front of the enemy, it's like you're not even hitting it. It's really annoying. All that right there would be gone if I had that next node. Garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. And did I only get one? I got two. Good, excellent. That helped. Sweet. So we're going to go, probably go ahead and close that down, right? Because the regular rifts don't close right away. Greater rifts do. The Neff ones stay open for 30 seconds here. Risk it a little bit. Let's see, I'm getting what, about 200 per? Roughly. One more glove. Nope. Damn it all. Ah, there we go. Fine. Seen bursters in a while. Ah, where I like. I guess I did lose my double cheat death, didn't I? Ah, there we go. See, this is like so annoying. Having to aim at every one of those things. Ah, there goes one cheat death. Yeah, that was my mistake for staying there. It also doesn't help that I'm slower than I was because I removed my my speed up. I still have my immunity from damage, but it takes me over a shorter area. Those bursters are awful. Oh, nice. Power. Oh. I'm really being hobbled by the fact that I don't have that impale quiver. Or anything else, really, to make the impale better. Just really bad luck this season so far. Other than getting my god set together. bit. Still need the God-hungering arrow quiver, but, you know, same issue there. Oh, not this way. Move away from where you came in. And there we go. Excellent. God, wouldn't it be amazing if that was my gloves? Yeah. Let's do that in a moment. Excellent. Is this where I need the ring of royal grandeur? Yeah, I need a spare ring. I need 2 rings now to proceed. Alright, this is a good place to stop once I get all this sorted. You can just hold shift and click. I know. Is that it? That's not it, is it? No. I was going to say, I always confuse it. Really wants me to play Natalia's. Actually, it really wants me to... Yeah, Natalia's. It really wants me to play Natalia's. You sure you don't want to play Natalia's? It's right here. I'll give you a whole bunch of them. No. Stop. Look at this. All these pieces are Natalia's. I don't want to play Natalia's. You know, if I had a Ring of Royal Grandeur, I'd swap to this in a heartbeat. It's all right there, just waiting for me. But it's not to be. Whittle this down a bit. Actually, it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to be playing it. I'm only going to be using it to get my little book. Weapon. Alright, so when I get a green weapon, I'll check it and see if it's in defense. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm not playing. Don't enjoy it. So, as long as we have at least 5, we're good. Because once I get the Rorg, I can just slot those in and get the book. Same thing with Unhallowed Essence. Or the little page from the altar in Leoric's Manor, right up here. Where is it? Here, inside Leoric's Manor. Okay, well that's it for now. I'm gonna go do other things, and I hope that was mildly entertaining. If not, then why are you here? Really, why are you here? Anyway,